Hey GlamFam, welcome to today's video. We're testing out some clean beauty products. I have the brand new Conceal the Deal Concealer by Lawless. I am so excited. You guys know what a fan I am of their lip glosses. So I can't wait for you guys to see how this wears on my over 40 under eyes. And we're just gonna have some fun. So if you're new here, I'm Christy. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful GlamFam. We're here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time and now during the week as well. So make sure you have that bell on. And please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and comment below. It really does help my videos out. Plus, I love hearing from you. You can check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com, and follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Christy Allure, and on my blog, christyallure.com. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright you guys, let's get started. So there's an airplane that just won't stop going over my area. Sorry if you can hear that, hopefully you can't. We are going to start off with the concealer, but I just want to prep my lips really fast. You guys know I talk about this on my channel all the time. The Lawless Forget the Filler is probably my #1 gloss of all time. And I mean that in a respect where I can use this for just going out the door with no makeup on, or I can use it over glam makeup. It never disrupts the color, and that's the main thing, is I can put any lipstick on and it will not disrupt the color, it just enhances it. And that is very difficult to find. I do have the Sephora one. I bought the universal volume, so we'll see, you know, in another video if this one can do the same thing. But so far, the Forget the Filler is just amazing, you guys. So I did pick up Glazed in the sale. I'll show you the up close shots. We're gonna use that today. This color is absolutely stunning, you guys. This is $25. So I do want to pick up the rest of them because I do own the other three, which are absolutely beautiful, but Rosie is the one I use the most from the original. I already did my foundation, and I have Armani Luminous Silk and my Makeup Forever combined. Can we just talk about how flawless my skin looks with that combination? And the reason why I combined them is because my skin is a little dry right now. So I needed a little bit of the moisture from the Luminous Silk. It was the first time trying it, you guys, and I can tell you, if I was going to have the most special day of my life or go somewhere where I really want my makeup to look flawless, this would be the two I would use. They're my #1 foundations of all time. So I love them together. This is 5.75. This is a little too dark for me. I like 4 the most for my skin tone, but I had to order it and it hasn't arrived yet. And then 1 and 1.4, you guys know, the Makeup Forever. So I do have that on, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I applied it with my fingers. I just went in there, and then I went in with this brush, which is my absolute favorite brush of all time, Bdellium Tools 957. It's a flat kabuki. It just is so soft yet dense enough to pack in where I need it to pack in to cover my imperfections, but it's so soft that it just blends to the neck in the most incredible way. Top foundation brush of all time. All right, let's get into the concealer. So this is, again, let me tell you guys first that I struggled to find my shade. And this was the same case with the Lawless Conceal the Deal Long Wear Full Coverage Foundation. Beautiful foundation, but I cannot find my shade. I'll show you the up close shots. This is tawny. This is still way too orange for me and way too dark. I was gonna try to use it for the video today, but it's just not gonna work. So I don't know. I don't have, in my close by Sephora's, I don't have that. They don't have it in store, so it's hard for me to know, and I don't want to keep ordering and I just got frustrated. I was like, you know what, enough's enough. I can't find the right shade. So I'm excited to try the concealer because I did really like the foundation. I think I finally found the shade. So I'll go over that in just a second. Let's just quickly touch on the details right there. This is $26, 0.17 ounces, 5 mils, you guys. That is insanely expensive. That is $5.20 per mil. That right there is a huge turnoff for me. That is going to affect my overall rating, to be honest. Now, if it's the most amazing concealer I ever used, we might change our mind on that. But let's just touch on the highlights real quick. This is a liquid formula matte finish, so keep that in mind. It's clean at Sephora, full coverage, long wearing, and is formulated without silicones. That's nice if you're allergic to silicones, so you can wear this on your face as well. It's a long wearing, lightweight concealer that delivers medium to full coverage with a self-setting, soft focused finish that feels comfortable on the skin. Its highlighted ingredients are antioxidant complex, helps to protect the skin's surface from environment aggressors. There's caffeine, which is amazing, nourishes the skin to support and visibly improve tone. And then I don't know how to pronounce that, but nastrotrinium flower extract, which limits the appearance of free radical damage to the skin caused by blue light. All right, let's talk about the shades now. So the first one I picked up, and Regina was right. So Regina, thank you very much, because I should have just gone with what you asked. She asked me on Instagram when I posted this, by the way, make sure you're following me on Instagram. She asked me, shouldn't you go with Marcona? Wouldn't that be more, because she's a twinsy to me, wouldn't that be more my shade? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, they run so orange, this brand. Like, Tawny's a neutral shade, and this is so orange on me. But foundations and concealers, the consistencies are always different. Concealers are always gonna have a thicker texture. They're meant to just be under the eye, where foundations are thinner formulas. So they tend to run and probably oxidize even more than a typical concealer would. So I should have kept that in mind, but I was so gun shy because of the experience I had. I mean, I went through like 5 of these. So yeah, I'm frustrated over the concealer swatches as well. But let's take a look at the first one I purchased. This is what I thought in the top of my head, based off my foundation experience, that was gonna be my perfect shade. But that is light with neutral undertones, and that linen was way too light. Now, grant you, the pink undertone to it, it's not neutral to me, it's more pink in my opinion. That is good for people that want to cancel out, you know, under eye circles. If you're lighter than me, I think that is actually a beautiful shade. So that's linen right there. Next one I went with was Cream Puff, and I thought, okay, for sure this is gonna be it, because golden olive undertones is typically something I like to choose because that falls in the yellow line. Now that was beautiful, and that was a really good shade. So if you're lighter than me, again, and you kind of draw out more golden undertones, you like more of those yellow undertones, I think that's a really good one. But again, still too light for me. That's fair with golden olive undertones. I wish there was a light with golden olive undertones, and that probably would have been my favorite. But I think this one's gonna be a good one. This just arrived in the mail. That's why it took me a while to get this. I mean, literally this morning it just arrived. So when I'm filming this, this is Marcona, which is light with warm golden undertones. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but that one looks like the Winter Chicken Dinner. So we are gonna go with that one today because it's the only one. I took the other 2 back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I still can't get over that price point. I didn't even know that until I just filmed this portion. So I am gonna use a color corrector on one side, and then it's not as big as like I know most people get, like the people that get really bad dark circles are like, really, that's not that much. But for me, that's a lot because I don't ever have dark circles typically. So let's try, let me pull up this mirror. Let's try, this one seems, well, they're both, I can see the dark right here. So let's try it on my right eye, and then the left eye will do no color corrector. This is the Charlotte Tilbury number 2. It's just my favorite one. I haven't really explored a whole lot of color correctors though, to be quite honest, because I don't typically have to worry about it so much. So we're going to, I'm trying not to bend down so much. We're just gonna put that one, I'm a little shaky today. Anyway, so that's not really color correcting that much. I may have to I may have to try to find a different one, you guys. I don't know if this is like thick enough. You can also use, there's ones that are a little bit thicker. I'm gonna try the Smashbox Becca one because I never really tried the Becca one. So I need to pick that up. Let me know, comment below, let me know your favorite corrector. So it's not covering a lot, but at least it's a little bit. All right, so let's go in with this one now, and we'll start on one side. I don't know, I haven't tried this out, you guys. This is first impression. So we're gonna try it out here, and we'll just do a little bit, and then we can always build. Okay, a little on my spectrum. It looks pretty wet still, so it's not drying down too fast, which is nice. So that is more of a semi-matte. I'll give her that. Let's put it right here, since that feels pretty wet. Typically, if I see it drying down pretty fast, like the one size one, then I will definitely try to go in right away. So let's try, I picked up this brush, you guys. This is the Tarte C. I already tried it out with something else because I wanted to see if I liked the brush. I don't know, it's like their C concealer brush. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's brand new at Sephora. I picked it up during the sale. I love the point on it. You guys know that the Milk Cosmetics times Sephora collaboration a few years back during the winter time frame, the gift sets. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite brush of all time, but I can't, it's never come back out, so it's frustrating. I better hurry up and get in there. So we'll try it with this brush on the side I didn't do the color corrector because I'm gonna need more coverage, and then we'll do the sponge on that side. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit more. We're gonna take my Dose of Colors sponge and start blending it out. Okay, I think I let it dry down too fast, or too much, because that was hard to blend out, and I see missing spots right there from my sponge, so I don't really care for that. I don't know. It's not wowing me, that's for sure. This is supposed to be a self-setting concealer too, I think, if I remember right. That's just one layer. Okay, that's pretty actually, I don't mind that. For some reason it was lifting on this side. Okay, I don't think it looks good with a sponge. That's just my opinion. Let's try to correct that a little. Another good thing that you can do is just take like a flat brush. Where's my flat brush? This is just an Il Makiage one, at any type of flat brush, and you can start spreading it a little bit like that, and that helps kind of keep the pigment there, but still blend it out a little bit, so that, especially a concealer like that, because it is more of a matte finish, you have to be a little bit more careful with spreading it. You do want to use more of those patting motions. This one's really soft. This is not as amazing as my Milk one, but it's the closest I have found to it. I mean, this Milk one is just unbelievable. Like, it just makes any concealer amazing. It's pretty. I don't know if it's amazing. Like, I still honestly love my one size one and the Anastasia one more, but it is nice. And let's just see how it wears, because it might wear really, really nice. I do think I like it more than the LYS one though, to be honest. But I do feel like the LYS one was a little bit, sometimes if you feel like there's empty gaps, just take your ring finger and just dab, 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 dab. Oddly enough, I like this side without the color corrector. Oddly enough. Hopefully my powder will help kind of fill in those gaps a little bit. I take my sponge now and just kind of the lightest touch, and just gently. All right, let's try it on the rest of the face. I like to do the lines right there too. This is a good color though. This color ended up being perfect. Thanks, Regina. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. That actually looks really good, you guys. It gives that matte, semi-matte finish where it kind of, you know, smooths out those pores a little bit. And I like the ingredients. Let's take a look at those ingredients really quickly. There's nothing in there that alarms me. All right, let's set under my under eyes and let's just see if that helps. All right, let's take my little velour puff from Makeup Forever that I've been loving using. And we're just gonna press that into there to our, oh, one size just makes everything better. Oh my gosh, you guys, yeah, that's much better. And using any type of sponge, you guys know I love my Forever Puff too, any type of sponge. I'll use the Forever Puff on the other side just so you guys can see the difference, but they're both good. I don't know what it is about that Makeup Forever one though. I just, for some reason, it's the texture of it that just really helps just press it and blend it into the skin. This is the most amazing puff to set down. And I like to bring this one all down the center of my face because that's kind of where I want it lighter. Yeah, wow. Okay, so that made everything better. Sorry. I mean, I still feel like for some reason the color corrector did not help. Not using the color corrector was actually better for some reason. All right, now I'd like to take my Hourglass Diffused Light and I like to go in with my Wayne Goss airbrush because it delivers very minimal product. Just swirl that in there and just smooth out anything. Yeah, look at that, instant smoother. Hello, filter. Hello, filter. I mean, who needs a filter when you got that? Now let's take a look at some up close shots, and that's with my iPhone, not in my lights. You can see the little gaps in there. You can see my purple coming through a little bit. And I still think the Dior one was more hydrating and had more spreadability. It was under $3 per mil versus over $5 per mil. Like, that is insane, you guys. But for now, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so this is how the final look came together. I am very impressed by this concealer, you guys. I was a little harsh on it in the beginning, and I admit that, and I'm sorry, but I just got a little distracted or a little derailed by the over $5 per mil. That to me was just like a little bit of a sticker shock, but I thought about it and I was thinking to myself, you know what? Clean beauty is expensive, and I'm sure those ingredients cost her a lot, and the packaging is luxe. It's nice, it's very elegant and very sturdy. So we are going to continue on with the rest of the night and really see how this wears outdoors and also at the end of the night on my iPhone, and we'll end the video there. But to give you my ranking right now, I'm actually going to give this 4 out of 5 stars because I am more impressed than I thought, and I am sorry in the beginning. I was a little negative Nancy in the beginning, but that's okay. Sometimes we just got to play with things and really figure out how we're going to like it. That's what happens with first impressions, is you never know, right? Because if I'm able to test it out beforehand, I can just go in and tell you guys what's right. But when I do first impressions, it's first impressions. It's literally just testing it out with you guys. So I did finish up the look with my Lawless. I forgot to put this on in the beginning, but I did put it on during one of my videos. I think it was the Patrick Ta one. But the glazed, oh my gosh, you guys. Do you see how beautiful this color is? Wow, Zoe. I have the Makeup by Mario nude suede on, and with my iconic Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, I put this over it, and oh my gosh, you guys, this is like the most gorgeous. Like, it gives like this metallic sheen that really make your lips look like you've got filler in there. This is beautiful. The same formulation I love. So these are my 2 favorites now from Lawless. This is rosy and glazed, and I think even without lipstick, that's gonna be beautiful. Oh my gosh, Annie, you did such a fantastic job with those lip glosses. By far, even though I love the Sephora ones for an affordable option, nothing beats these out. Like, they're just amazing. And they give you that little bit of a sensation, but not much, a very subtle. So if those tingle bother you and other plumpers, you're gonna love that about this one. It is unbelievable, you guys. The most unbelievable gloss, by far my #1 gloss. And that glazed, I think, just moved to the top because that is beautiful. So excited to keep playing with that. I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up here. I'm so far really liking this. We'll see how it wears. Again, keep watching till the end of the night to see where I'm at the very end of the night. So if you are new here, we'll just kind of do the YouTubey things. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell right there so you can get notified. We're here twice a week now, so you don't want to miss my videos. And please give this video a huge thumbs up, click the like button, comment below, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I wanted to do an outdoor check-in. This is about 7 hours into wearing this concealer now. Let me pull you in really close and give you what it looks like in natural daylight on my iPhone. It's holding up really nice, you guys. So we'll see how this wears at the end of the night. It's gonna be about a 10-hour wear test. So I will see you guys then. All right, you guys, we're at the end of the night. We're looking at a total of a 10-hour wear test, probably even a little bit more. I'm tired. I want to take off my makeup, but I just wanted to show you guys how it's holding up. And I think it's very nice. I mean, I think it is more of a semi-matte finish. If you have very dry under eyes, I don't think I would recommend this for under the eye. But like I said, I think it held up nicely on the rest of my skin as well. So not bad. I mean, I do have normal to dry skin, so I'm impressed. I take back what I said in the beginning, and I think you just need to learn how to blend this out as far as like going in right away. But it's not settling into my fine lines. Right here, yeah, you can see a little bit of my dark circles. I really think it's that color corrector though. I think that affected that because this side looks fine and they were equally just as dark. So the beauty of this concealer is it did cover that up without a color corrector. So I'm impressed. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys, love you. Let's get some sun.